There are two new developments in the Urban Meyer story that we need to talk about. They're not about the incident itself. I don't care about the girl, the bar, that stuff. I care about the way this impacts Urban Meyer's ability to do his job. So Michael Silver, a journalist, he worked for 13 years for Sports Illustrated, put a thread on Twitter. He said, thread number one, the Urban Meyer, and I'm going to read the whole thing. He said, the Urban Meyer situation in Jacksonville has reached a crisis point, especially in the locker room. One player told me he had zero credibility in that stadium. He had very little to begin with. Number two, players were partially put off by the fact that Meyer canceled Monday's team meeting as he dealt with the uproar over the videos of him and a young woman getting cozy in that Ohio bar. He even canceled the team meeting. He was too scared, a player said. Instead, Urban Meyer only apologized to position groups individually. He portrayed the woman in the videos as a random person who was just there dancing. Suffice to say, his audience was highly skeptical. Number four, as one player said, we looked at him like, WTF? Right when he left, everyone started dying laughing, and he knew it. Bottom line, the player said, it's bad. I don't know how he's going to function. So that's one thing. And then the Jaguars owner said this, I have addressed this matter with Urban. Specifics of our conversation will be held in confidence. What I will say is his conduct last weekend was inexcusable. I appreciate Urban's remorse, which I believe is sincere. Now, he must regain our trust and our respect. That will require a personal commitment from Urban to everyone who supports, represents, or plays for our team. I am confident he will deliver. Inexcusable is the word. Guys, you have to fire Urban Meyer. Here's my thing. I don't care about coaches as much as I care about the players. I always will side with players. And you have to give your team, your players, a good leader and people they can look to and believe in. And the minute you lose, the locker room is over. Like I said, hey, if his team, because I thought maybe it would go to his advantage, at least in the NFL, they care about winning and they want to get paid. College is a lot more about rah-rah and stuff like that, building players. Maybe in the NFL, I said his team is going to look at it and go, well, can he coach? That's what we care about. However, apparently, his team laughed at him. They don't care. They don't respect him. And I've never in my wildest dreams thought I would hear an owner say, our coach has to earn my respect. What are you talking about? That's very weird. I thought the minute you don't respect your head coach, you fire the guy. It's very weird. I had to talk about all this because it's like, man, I really cannot believe that. I talked about it just the other day and was very clear. I was like, look, we'll see how the team responds. The team responded very badly. And I just don't know how you continue this. I think you have to fire Urban Meyer. It's not about the immoral act. It's not about cheating on your wife. I think that's terrible. I think that's bad. But the real problem is if your team doesn't respect you, what are you doing now? You can't work with that. You can't have a coach that the team laughs at and the owner doesn't respect. And to me, that's enough evidence to say, we got to cut it. If the team had responded very well and said, well, Urban, you made a mistake. And it's pretty clear, too, that they don't like him or respect him to begin with. Because I'm trying to think, all the coaches I've had, if they had a mistake and it happened and they came and were honest and I felt like they were being honest, I'd probably say, well, he made a mistake and we got his back. The team doesn't have his back. And another weird thing, I was talking to my fiance about this. We were just swimming. And, Urban Meyer, if this happens in the offseason, okay, fair enough. Guy made a mistake. He's clearly a bad person, but whatever. He did this after a game. Like he sent the entire team home on a plane and he stayed in Ohio. I have never in my life heard that. I've never heard of a coach doing that. It's so unprofessional. Leaders always talk about you have to lead by example. You set the tone. You're the head coach. They look to you for guidance and follow your example. Urban Meyer's example is horrible. And the fact that he didn't fly home with the team, he's doing naughty, dumb stuff. It sounds like he's not even owning up to what really happened. The minute the players lose respect for him, you got to fire him. It's already happened. The owner doesn't respect him. The players are laughing at him. You got to get rid of the guy. I don't know how you retain Urban Meyer any longer, and you got to fire Urban Meyer.